The next method we need to create now is one to remove or delete a task, right? So here it says it should check whether there are items in a list or not, and the reason for this is if there is nothing in the list, so the list has 0 items, you can't delete anything from it. That's why we must check first. And if there are items, we must ask the user which item they want to delete, right? And then before we even write this remove task method, we need a method called find task. And what this method is going to do, it's going to find the task that we're looking for and then return the position where it's at. And then once it gets the position, it's going to return it, and then we are going to use it in the remove task method to remove the item. So basically we'll understand it much better as we write the code. So first we need to write the find task method to try and find a task, right? So static, it's going to return the position of the item we want to delete, and the name of this is find task, and it takes in a string array called to-do list, and it's going to take in an integer which is the number of elements, and then it's going to get a string with the wanted text, and the wanted text is the one that we want to delete. So we have to loop through the whole array. Int I is equals to 0 while I is less than number of elements I plus plus. Then what we want to do is check if the to-do list, the element in this index is equals to wanted. So we are going to check if each element is equals to wanted. Then we can just declare a string or an int, right? Call it the position and make it be equals to 1. So while the item is not found, the position will be -1, right? And then if the item is found, then we want the position to be the I, or the index at which the item was found. And then when we are done with the whole for loop, we return the position. And if we go through this whole for loop and we don't find the item, the position will still be -1, therefore we'll just return -1. So that's how find task should work. We can test find task here, so we can say find task, and then we pass in the list, and then we pass in the number of elements, and then we also pass in the string that we want to find. Let's say we want to find it in the string, right? Then it's going to return an integer, and let's call it the position which we will find this it. So then we can say console dot write line, and we want to see if it will return the position that we are looking for. Then we can run the code. We'll just add 2 tasks, gym and eat, right? And then it was found at position 1. We can run the code again, and we say if it is at position 1 and gym is at position 2, because we only added 2 items, then it is at position 0 But what if there is no it in the array? So you have gym and study, then you get -1, which means it was not found. I will do the next method in the next video.